episode.
We're live
Yeah, I
for real
know.
now.
Where you have like, oh wait, did that half of that get cut off?
It did that thing where it says like, oh yeah, you hit start streaming, but you also have to hit go live. But I'm not gonna tell you this time.
Oh, well, I have no idea what was caught and what wasn't a stream, so I'll just wrap up my thoughts. Andor is a wonderful show that is pretty poorly paced for initial viewers. Like once it earns your trust, it's the pacing issues subside a little bit, but like man, you just have to like give it in an era of media where it's really hard to just trust a show will not waste your time. It's kind of hard to give Andor that uh credit even by good word of mouth because it's just like people have been burned so many times and it seems like Andor is gonna be that type of show, and then it's one of the rare occasions where it actually is all going somewhere and is all meaningful. You just have to trust it.
I am it, even if you don't like Andor, because like for example, with Dake, we have him in chat. I know he's
Mhm.
not willing to watch it because he's a big EU guy. It does make me want to like look into what Tony Gilroy's like next project is gonna be.
Yeah, it's just really well done in every sense of the way. Like I said, it's just I think from a generating interest point, it struggles, and then I think it takes a little bit too long to get to the point. Not to say that
Uh,
like
I
there's
don't know.
nothing wrong with slow burn, but
I think
I think
that's a specific thing where so the first season specifically, I think a lot of the stuff is not.
um
Dick said reductive but fine. Okay, but yeah, I'd be more interested to see what Gilroy does with like an original spy thing, or even like there's plenty of other spy franchises. I think he'd be better suited for.
I would actually disagree with your point a little bit. I think there's a decent amount you can cut in the first three episodes. Not that they don't all set up something, it's just a lot of it is duplicating setups or like like they're kind of both achieving the same overall point, right? It's kind of like a lot of it's a little bit redundant. Not to say that you can't have redundancy, but like I think redundant points kind of works better in a movie because most people are going to stick with a movie all the way through, so you will see the payoffs. Whereas at a show, you're just going to lose a lot of people. Like you have to play to the medium, and I like the hook for me personally was not that impressive. Like that he kills those stormtroopers. Like yeah, we've seen that in Rogue One. Like it's not like the first time you see a Star Wars protagonist
But
be a little edgy, and that's their big hook until the end of the third episode, which is
okay,
oof.
yeah. Well, it's not just that it's not just that he killed these stormtroopers. That's not really what they're trying
Or
to
not
say.
stormtroopers. I know that, but I'm saying from a audience point, like, yeah, he killed two security guards, right? And they're after him. That's and he's looking for his sister, which that doesn't even go anywhere. So that's not like that's kind of a funny hook to highlight.
I
They
don't even
literally just dropped
remember
that.
half of these abilities that I have on this character sheet.
And also, like the thing a lot of people would find with the sister plot is like the point of that story is life got in the way, but at the same time, it's like if that's your very first hook into a show, a lead that goes nowhere, that's kind of like not ideal to try and win people over. And I'm just saying from a like working
His
within the
tale
medium
lacks
and the
enthusiasm.
genre and the audience expectations, those are all important factors. And like yeah, like creatively,
Scratch his
it's
tongue,
fine to do
rolls
these
out
decisions, but
happily,
you have to
his
know
tail
that people are going to
wagging
tune
like a
out, which they
faucet.
did. And the same
Uh,
thing for season two.
well, the problem is you are creating as a type of show that isn't really, it isn't really a show for like the average audience.
No, it's just not for the average Star Wars audience. And you could have won them over, but you have to like you have to basically give them something that it's going to. I'm not even talking about like lightsabers and stuff, even though that would have helped. I'm talking about just like something in
Ew.
the first episode that's like, huh, that's really cool. I want to see where this is going. And the best you got is the dude's looking for his sister and the law's out after him. Like there's nothing really that's like, huh, I really want to see where this is going. It's just you have to trust it. And like in an age where stories tend to waste your time. I don't know why you would make that assumption about Andor.
There's more stakes than that, but the problem I think what you're trying to highlight
In the
is
first 3 episodes, no, there's not.
yes, there definitely is, because you have
With
you have the fact that this isn't just as simple as the law's after him and he's and whatever, because you first off you have multiple characters that are involved in this whole thing.
yeah, but
Like Cyril.
most of those characters, yeah, but Cyril, you don't even know he's going to be that important of a character until way later. Like, yeah, he's a POV character, but like, there's a lot of early Andor POV characters that get discarded pretty quickly, and you can easily make that assumption he's going to be one of those,
Yeah.
and he's just facilitating the plot. Like Cyril's overall importance, you don't know until season 2, honestly.
Well, no, he's a POV character throughout all of season. But
He's not in over half the episodes.
Falcon gave you a very important message in the by the way.
But yeah, Rangi, he's not in episodes 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Either way, this isn't an Andor review. Let's do some.
No, I know.
So yeah, hello, we're finally back with this series.
Yeah. It's a bit of a different intro, although we've done like movie review intros before.
We have, and you know what? I didn't even accuse you of anything heinous yet.
Well, it's good as now time as ever, I guess.
You killed Charlie Kirk. You went
way darker than I was expecting. Holy shit.
You know what's funny? My brain said I should say JFK, but for some reason that's what it came out.
Well, we've done the JFK bit already. Anyway.
Oh, I did do the JFK bit. That's probably why I just instinctively shied away from it.
I applaud your restraint for not, because we streamed the day he died, so I applaud your restraint for not saying it that day. I 100% thought you were going to, because you tend to be edgy, edgy McEdgy pants.
Look, it's not too soon. He just died. It's topical.
I mean, it was 2 months ago, but.
Well, no. I mean, if I did it then. But that's a quote from a comedian, by the way.
Gotcha. I know. I like South Park's rule. After 26.5 years, that's when you can start making fun of things. That's just how long it takes for things to become funny in the public conscience.
I think it just depends on what type of joke you're making and what the audience you're making. Because, like, for example, I wouldn't have done it like right there, right then, because for one thing, it felt like it would be inappropriate.
Yeah, I mean, it's about to that point where people are making AI memes about it now. It's like, yeah, that actually, the internet showed more restraint than I thought they were going to. It took 2 months to get to that point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and you know, I am a product of the internet. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you're a little troll boy.
I mean, look. I'm just saying, if we ever do like a gaming stream with me and Barney,
That's going to be the end of your YouTube channel. I hope you know that.
You know what? It'll be an acceptable end, and I accept that. I do the risk.
All right. Well, I guess on that note, we should probably start Act 2. I guess Shadowheart's gonna be that intro.
Oh right, I remember. We thought we thought that one boss battle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was the last thing we did.
Yeah, that is what the last thing we did. Didn't you read the description I sent you?
I did, but I did like half awake. I was exhausted yesterday. I was exhausted today, but I'm hopped up on energy drinks right now.
Gotcha.
It's difficult to put into words.
I mean, you know the field I work in this time of year.
I think it might be easier to just show you.
Oh, this is an important Shadowheart lore drop for you, Rangi.
Come into my mind.
Okay, pasta.
I'm sure.
Can I at least
trust
buy
you.
you dinner first?
How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace.
Ooh, ominous. Hold on, give me 1 sec.
Yep. Well, while you're doing that, so chat, what, I've always been curious when it comes to, like, people's, so, I know Dakes mentioned playing, to me in private, playing, Buzzy 2. I never played the original, it was old by the time I even heard of it, you know? And maybe I need to go back and play the original 2 games. I always feel weird playing old games, so a lot of time.
Why?
Oh, excuse me. A lot. Well, a lot of time it's because a lot of these older games aren't made to be played on like a modern HD monitor, you know. And so I think that does them a massive disservice. And then also like sometimes they kind of get a bit fucky with like modern tech. I've been meaning to go back and play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines because I've been really big into that stuff recently.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
No,
oh, you're back now, so I assume you're gonna go.
yeah.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
That's an ugly haircut.
Oh no.
Food. This is why she's scared of wolves, Rangy.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
You remember that it is common amongst Seluna's followers to send their children into the woods alone, a rite of passage to find their way home. Perhaps this one has gone awry.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selunites claim something doesn't mean
Oh,
they own
Dake.
it.
Topical thing. You should check out the I forget what it's called. It's Drist. Is the name of the main character. The book series that takes place within, I believe it's this universe of D&D.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Oh, it's working, Raggy. The Abraham Riz is going off.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. After all.
Yeah, the novel
what I shared
series,
with
The
you
Legend
about
of
my
Drist.
past, about being saved from the wolf. That is not something I would normally even dream of
Yeah,
sharing.
so I've heard good things about it. My brother's been trying to get me
I'd
to read
join
it.
you,
So
but things are looking a tad
it's about a
crowded.
drow.
You'll need to make room for me. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
All right, Rangy, you ready to journey onwards?
I think so. It's weird playing this game after so long of a break.
Yeah, this is the longest I've ever gone without playing this game since I started playing it. Well, except for the very first time, I just kind of messed around with it a little bit, and then actually, okay, that's not a lie. This is the longest. This is the longest I've taken a break since we started doing our campaigns.
Our way out?
It's a good question. We might just have to teleport. I don't see like a normal way out.
Okay, are we teleporting to the ancient forge then?
We're gonna
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're going
Dick has
the
red
Grym
dress.
Forge. You want to go to the Grym Forge?
No, Dick has red dress. I've heard good things about that series, Dick. What's your thoughts on it? Yeah, we're going to the ancient forge. I've actually recently been a World of Darkness lore channel I've started watching. It's called the Ashbon, I think. It also does like D&D lore, so I've been like listening to a lot of that because I've already listened to all the VTM lore. And they do the fun thing that I really like that old YouTubers used to do a lot more of, where they when they're like a lore YouTuber, they kind of
Come to me, Rangy.
Hey, where are you?
I said Grym Forge.
Oh,
You went to the
okay.
wrong forge.
Grym Forge.
Come to me, my X-Men.
How much are you paying?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, Dake says he enjoys the book series a lot. So, that's probably another thing. Slightly pulpy, but that's not necessarily bad. No, I like pulp books. I think that's an underrated, like, sort of style that's kind of... It's fallen out of vogue, I guess. But I think we need to bring back, like, the pulp novel. I wish there was
We're going to Act 2, Rangy. We're finally doing it.
Yes, we finally made it to Act 2.
After what, like a year of playing almost?
Well, so we originally planned the first campaign before January.
Yeah, it was December of last year when we originally planned it, and then we started it in March.
Yeah, because we had various things. Oh. You know, Dake, it's very interesting that you really dislike that person, because I also dislike that person.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
All right, Rangy, welcome to Act 2.
But I don't want to bring drama here.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady.
I'll save that for when Falcon is on and we can gossip.
All. We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer ourselves to the darkness.
But no, wait, Jake, look. That content creator doesn't own the idea that pulp stories are good. Like, I mean, they were popular for a reason. We have these pulp heroes that, like, survived up to this point.
Pulp Fiction's been popular since the 30s.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, Indiana Jones is basically like a pulp-style adventure character.
I mean, I guess that's not an example I would point to. Like, I think like Dick Tracy would be like a better example.
I mean, there's
Like, Indiana Jones is more of an adventure serial than pulp.
it's I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to replicate those like 50s adventure serials, like Florence Arabia and all that stuff. Rangi, there's someone who wants to talk to you up here.
Oh, it's probably it. Let's see who it is then. I guess I'll.
Discussion.
Weary traveler. He has a beard. I don't trust him.
This is actually X's PFP in our other campaign. It's the person I put over his face.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Who's asking? Oh, there is actually that.
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek. Ever a man of leisure. Would
I
it
love this
pain
guy
you
already.
greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend
He's
to
a big
undertake
character
to
in D&D lore.
aforementioned camp?
I know he is. I recognize the name. I'm not big on like the actual D&D lore really. I've always used custom settings. I'm more of a I use the rules and then separate from everything else usually with tabletop. Actually, World of Darkness is kind of gonna be my first campaign where, well, no, that's not true. There was the Rogue Trader campaign too, but my first campaign is probably gonna be long term, where I've kind of worked my kind of homebrew stuff in the world, right, rather than make my own.
How am I sneaky bugger, Dick?
I think just in general.
I
I
guess
mean,
so.
monkeys can be pretty sneaky if they are trying to be.
Yeah, ninja
And
monkeys
I
are a
will
thing.
confirm it to be so. Please. After you.
I
My
think what's
thanks
really funny
for
to
your
me is the way he
excellent
talks.
guidance. And yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Oh,
Elminster?
it's about the dictionary.
The very same Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Bortity washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
I would be tempted to do 3.
Oh,
You know what I should do though? Maybe when I eventually do the evil campaign, because I'm considering that, I might leave my character's race and class up to chat.
Plenty to digest, after all.
We're gonna make you be an orc.
To stew over, if
I
you
mean,
will. Words
the
labeled with
orc
import
conqueror
should be savored
sort of
so as
like
to better
character is a
absorb their
thing
meaning.
you could do.
Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see,
He is definitely doing his best
that is
Gandalf
to say,
expression.
Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter.
Now he's doing a Dumbledore
I'll
impression.
speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Alright, I'm thinking on what Lokir would think. Because I think he's kind of matured a little bit, but he's also still, like, particularly brash. I think, too.
Thank you for that most considerate reminder.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Red
Mistra
Dead
would
Redemption?
consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness.
I like that line. I like that line a lot.
Adventures that have befallen you both. She
But,
knows
let's
of
be
your
honest, women and
strife
forgiveness,
with the
not like,
absolute.
those two don't belong in the same
Most
sentence.
insidious of evils.
True.
Okay, wait, if the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. The gods know, why are we facing these threats? No, I actually agree with that,
They
yeah.
choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not
That's great,
discount
but can
yourself,
they, like,
and by the
can
same
they, like,
token,
give us some
do not
divine
discount
judgment
your
on some of
enemy.
these enemies and the
You must
in between
know
us and the
that
objective?
the absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself.
Pretty
That
high
is
stakes.
why I have come here to charge you, Gale.
Gale,
I'm-
you're responsible for the universe's protection.
Mistress' belief that only you can.
Only you can. What am I, chopped liver?
Gale's the chosen one. It's his story. We're all just living in it.
Yeah,
Precisely.
I'm like, wait, what do you mean?
Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock. as it
Before the
were,
Mind
the
Flayer,
orbs rush to overpower you.
before the
Instead,
Mind Flayer parasite, I think
you
Gale was
will be
supposed to be
able
level 20.
Unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Oh,
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance.
hey, nobody asked you.
We shall have to see.
Forgot you made your dream visitor a woman.
You must find
I actually like the
the
female voice for the
heart
Dream
of the
Visitor.
absolute.
It's good. I like the
Whatever
male
that
one
may
better.
be,
It's I like to make him like an
Yeah.
older,
yourself as the,
wiser version of myself.
catalyst
Yeah,
that
no,
will
well, no,
burn it
the
from
male,
this
I
world.
remember the male one, and it is kind of just a Chad.
It's like a British Chad, yeah.
Wait, that's an oxymoron there. One fell swoop. Tempting.
I mean, you're not rinsing him up in this campaign. That's your other character.
Well, Lokir is still kind of moral, but he is a bit more dubious.
Astarion's humor might also be rubbing off on you.
I mean, that reads as a joke. My problem is whether or not it's supposed to read. Whether or not.
Well, that's the fun part about it. You don't know until after you say it.
Slow to anger, but I will not have you.
Oh, it is a joke. It just doesn't go over well.
Most sorrowful import, with ill-considered levity.
It's all
Oh, I like how he said that.
Elminster. If ever gallows humor were appropriate, this is its grim, smiling hour.
Chad Gale response.
No pleasure saying this.
You say that, but he did disapprove.
But such is
I do like that we just get the dog in the background chilling out, walking around.
that will undo the absolute.
The dog
For
don't care.
Sacrifice, you will be redeemed.
What's a level 20 wizard to a dog?
With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
I do think they got a pretty good voice actor
done.
for
Mhm.
Both
Elminster.
charge and
I think it might be the same one from the first two games.
into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself.
I don't know. I haven't
count
played.
on you to shepherd him well.
Dake has.
Strangest of journeys.
So what you're saying is we need to abduct Jake so he can tell us.
Is he still in the chat?
I mean, I said he probably is. He might have gone to. I think he would have told us if he went to bed.
I don't know. Which one are you gonna go with?
You know, Lokir is still kind of an honorable fellow at the end of the day.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell
Gale's like, I don't know if I'm ready to kill myself.
omniscient seas,
Jake
so
says he
too
doesn't remember the
the
voice.
sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of
And yeah,
mortal
Jake is
days.
in the chat still.
And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion.
He talks about cum a lot.
Be a moon unto yourself.
When he's talking about mooning people.
Waves of fate can break upon the
I think you have a bit
shores
of a dirty
will.
mind.
Farewell, my friend.
Dirty old man.
Farewell, Elminster.
I-
I'm glad she chose you.
I love how this is supposed to be like a really touching moment and we're just memeing on it.
Yeah, I mean, I even got
that's
like,
how
a
deep-
trophy for it.
That's how D&D campaigns go. It's like a somber goodbye to Gale, and then you're like,
It
win.
depends on the campaign, because I've been in campaigns where it has been less serious, and I've been in campaigns where it's more serious. So, you know,
This one's a bit of a mixed bag, I would say. The other one's mostly silly. This one I would say is leaning towards serious, but with lots of levity.
I do kind of feel bad the one with Lulu didn't pan out.
We could always go back and do a murder hobo campaign on that, just because that's kind of what it was already anyway.
I mean, we did kill all the team. If we did, I'd probably want to start fresh, but I would probably still be a barbarian, because that was fun.
I mean, we could just shelve them like we did X's character in the other campaign and just continue as is, because like
I don't know if we brought new people in. Would it be just us going, or would it be bringing new people in?
I
I
mean-
don't know if they'd be able to make a new tab.
I'm not sure. Also, it'll maybe be a very long campaign. If you just murder hobo everyone, you eliminate most of the side quests.
It's such a shame I didn't get the audio of that.
Yeah. Are you ready to move on? I think you're still at camp.
Am I?
I don't see you.
Oh wait, I am. I was just like looking around that camp because this is a unique camp, and I actually really like this camp. It's kind of got that like eerie sort of vibe.
Do you want to talk to Will?
I guess.
An audience
Well,
with Elminster
that's
is
not Will,
never
but I guess
less
he
than
wants to talk
memorable.
to.
I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire
Well, I'm talking to
circumstances.
anyone who.
But
But
those
we
are
have
hard
the
to come
role.
by
I
these
talk to
days.
the guys. You talk to the gals.
Pretty much, yeah.
That does seem like something out there. Well, I can also see. I always imagined to be more imposing. Didn't seem much a
Does
friend.
Lokir know who Elminster is? He spent most of his life in the Underdark, right?
Yeah, Well,
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
What are we? Some kind of suicide squad?
I feel like 5 is a possible answer.
Up to you.
I had no doubt I could remains on you. That
There
remains
we
ahead
go.
of us for now. The
My
heart of the
problem
absolute
is
must be
there's no
discovered
like,
before
well,
it
are
can
you
stop
sure
its
that's
beating.
what you want? Option.
Well, here you go. Are you gonna Chad yes or Chad no it?
I'm gonna Chad yes it.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be
Because
done
I
but
am
find the
romancing
heart of the
Astarion
absolute
and not Gale.
and
So.
stop its beating.
All right, go talk to
Disney
Will.
Leech. Interesting.
I don't even know what that reference is.
I don't either, but it is interesting. I probably would recognize it if he said it. Well, maybe I would.
Elminster.
I don't know. Dake has
Even
read.
Githyanki have heard tell
Dake's
of the
just
sage of
ability to
Shatterdale.
read is absurd,
Some of
and
his
like
works
the
have
amount
been
of books
translated
he's
to
read.
Tisu.
He's read.
That
That's why I had a
doesn't mean
feeling he
every
probably had
word
read the
carries
Drift
wisdom,
series, and he
however.
had. So.
Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mistra is concerned only for
I kind
herself.
of like that.
Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at
I
all.
find it interesting that she's like particularly sympathetic.
Lae'zel is, I think, has one of the most interesting journeys in the game. At least as far as I could see so far. I guess I'm only in early Act 3 in my main campaign.
Well, while you go through the female characters, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
And refill my drink, too.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? It doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope. Whoa, now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do? Well, tell him to pick the right one. Well, better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms. Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon!
I love how Dake is just Dake, I was gonna say I like how you just joined halfway through the campaign, just piecing together all the puzzles, but my character is styled after the biblical prophet Abraham. He's even named Abraham, so he's a light no, not light paladin, he's a light cleric of what the Lathander, that's the closest thing I could find to like the Abrahamic religion in this game. That was your response to all that, just Elf King. I see. So why does he look like an Elf King? I'm literally playing as a human, so. Our prophet's not allowed to be regal. They...
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind. Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
Think you would definitely try and go for Shadowheart in this game. She's like the goth baddie that it's definitely your type.
Hello, I'm back. Also, so Dake,
Perhaps you're right.
Iron
perhaps
built
one day
his
I won't have to
character
suffer.
off of Abraham from like
I
the
don't think
biblical,
that day has
or
arrived
rather,
yet.
I guess the
Lady Shah will
would you
ease
call
my
for
pain
Judaism?
when she wishes to.
It's
Abraham is-
all the Abrahamic religions consider Abraham to be a prophet. So Judaism, Christianity, Islam, the Baha'i faith, the other minor ones that no one ever talks about.
What's the Baha'i faith? I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
That's like the fastest growing of the newer Abrahamic religions. It's very popular in like Southeast Asia.
Interesting.
Rainn Wilson from like The Office, he's actually a member of that faith, and it's like it's fastly growing. I think they have about the same amount of followers as Judaism, actually. So
Also, how are you on time today? Because I have all the time in the world. I don't work tomorrow.
I guess until my phone dies, I'm on 8%. So
Oh, okay. So we might not be.
I mean, we can play after that. It's just it's kind of a hassle.
Yeah, because I'd rather do longer.
Yeah, I mean, my phone should be good for at least another hour, and then if it dies, we can, I guess, see if I can figure out a solution.
Oh, Elf King. Yeah, I can kind of see it a little bit.
I mean, he has a regal look to him.
Meanwhile, mine is the brash youth. That's the archetype I'm going for.
It's kind of it's a master-student relationship, Dake. Also, of course, I'm right. I'm always right.
Except when he's not.
Never. All right, go talk to all the men.
Alright, so I've already talked to Will. I guess we talked to Astarion next. Because
You haven't talked to Will yet. You talked to Gale.
Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Waste of a perfectly good Gale. Regal like a princess.
He has a tiara iron. It's a tiara of wisdom, or intelligence, rather.
Yeah, it is actually a magical item that does actually give him benefits. There's Karlach. Oh, we talked to Will?
There's something I need to say. Something important. Can you spare a moment?
Oh, I forget which information Lord Olympus
First,
is.
a parasite prods at our heads, then the shadows close in. More than ever, we need each other's trust. And I fear I've been less than honest.
Oh my God, he's a liar. Kill him.
The man I call my father. More precisely, Grand Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate. I should have said sooner, but our relation was no matter of pride. Not least for him.
Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate? Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot you didn't know that yet.
I kind of like a powerful man by the sound of it, given my character is from the Underdark.
And a treasured one. Under his command, the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company has
Such a
thwarted
gay name,
countless
the
threats
Flaming
against
Fist.
Speaking of gay, are you
Force that
seeing
holds
what
the
they
city
can
together.
say about you in the
Without
chat?
them, the winds alone might be enough to raise
No.
My father
He's
and I were
going
close
off
once
again
upon a
about
time,
how
until he
your
disowned
character's
me and
wearing a
cast me out of
tiara
Baldur's
like a
Gate.
princess.
It's a
Yeah,
crown. It's a crown, Dake.
Like a pretty princess, he says. I don't know, I think you're felted here.
Nah, I look regal. I look majestic. I look
You
like
look pretty.
a most prestigious prophet.
You look fabulous.
Is that your gay voice?
Yeah, I'm not very good at, like, voices.
Nah, that's right. Your regular voice is close enough. Burn.
Bro. I mean, I've cloned on my own voice.
Hey, it's unique. I'll give you that.
There is, but my pact forbids me from telling it.
Just like
I'm
Pete.
sorry.
Are you gonna take this from a drunken Irishman?
Peach doesn't command the power of light, and she does not speak
I
for
think she
the
actually
one true
does.
God. I said she shouldn't speak for the one true God, and then you said, I think she actually does.
Well, I meant the power of light thing. I think she might have some light.
I mean, what? She eats a flower and gets fireball abilities? It's not exactly the same thing.
I don't know for sure. I'm not a big Nintendo guy. I'm not
All the
sure.
like
Okay,
all
how
the
about
Mario
this?
characters.
A slightly buzzed Irishman. How about that?
Irish people are perpetually drunk. That's the lay of the land.
But because of that, their standard of what is drunk does change. So, but like drunk, like buzzed for an Irishman is like drunk for like most of the world. I feel like I feel like
You still
one.
deserve to know. There is more to me than infernal power and pacts.
Yeah, they can
I
accept
cannot.
slightly
My
buzzed.
story is one of two men. The
Gay.
Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on
So
the
is
weak
my
and clog
story,
the
funny
coast.
enough.
And Will Ravengard. A memory of a
Oh
man.
yeah, Abraham and
A man who
Astarion.
belongs to the past.
Yes.
I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
I guess we can
Not
add
so
that.
enchanting as you'd think.
I imagine my
Poor
guy,
Tears,
given
the
he's a
Caldwells,
drow,
and the
was
Blue
probably a
Bloods
slave.
hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets.
It's like, what are you yapping about, rich kid?
Born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothe. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
My character is a drow. Will is not a drow. I'm a drow. But I didn't do it a lore accurate drow.
Yeah, he made his drow gay.
I mean that too. I mean that honestly just explains all the face tattoos, to be honest.
Yes and no. Father taught
Yeah,
me the
he
four
is
pillars
supposed
of
to be an
power.
albino.
Courage, insight, strategy, justice. You reckon
He's
I'd
not
follow
a
his
lore
footsteps?
accurate drow.
First as a
That's
fist
true.
marshal, then as a duke.
I did not make my
Vanquish
character a
evil,
lore
maintain
accurate
order,
drow.
save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than
Counterpoint,
he slays.
I'm not familiar with the lore.
Father called it diplomacy.
I'm familiar with the
I
mechanics.
called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
You know, I just noticed he does look like progressive, like he's getting progressively worse, like visually.
I think it's just you haven't played the game in a while. It's the same model.
It is. No, I think it's a face.
I mean, he's making like a scowling face, which he usually doesn't, but
Yeah, that's probably it, to be honest. And then also the horns don't help.
well, they've been there for a while.
True, but we also don't see him often. Because we never have him in
Yeah.
the party.
Yeah, he's in the cuck chair of Gale. At least Gale gets some love in the other campaign.
I
Will
think
gets
that
nothing
unknowable
in
powers
either.
come with unknowable
I was gonna say, is
can't
is
say
there a
I'm
way I
curious.
can I
But once
can
you
I
take
make
in
him
a liquid
worse?
by the
Can I
talon,
turn him evil?
There's no telling how deep into the abyss it
I don't think
will
he's
drag
that flexible. I think he'll leave the party if you're too evil.
Hmm.
Some characters are more flexible than others.
Once you take a lifted by the talon, there's no telling how deep this it might drag you. You see how dangerous these absolute cultists are? We need the extra help. See how potent coming. No, you actually kind of feels like it's playing into the Lokir getting arrogant. But I think 3 is more Lokir's current mentality. Oh, and he has disadvantage, and I have disadvantage.
You can try again later.
Dick, to be fair, a lot of the lore has changed.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do.
Over the years, so
But
it's
these
weird.
parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
All right.
Who else do I have to talk to?
I wonder if does Halson have anything interesting to say?
Yeah, I think Halson's the only one left. Where is he?
It's next to me.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse.
But yeah, I
With the
might
Old
make,
Father's blessing,
if I do the evil
we may soon see
campaign,
it
I might
banished
make it a
from these
drop in,
lands.
drop out, where people can drop in if they want.
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
Dake,
Okay.
we're also probably gonna do a campaign review, a full campaign review at some point. Just don't know exact party comp yet. Probably either Art or Falcon, or Arkham or Falcon would be the other man.
I think Arkham is more consistent with Dake's time frame.
All right, yeah. So we could do me, you, Arkham, and Dake. That'd be a fun campaign. I think
Oh,
we should, if we do the four of us, I think we should try and do like a group story kind of thing where we like all our characters stories intertwine in a way, kind of like how we did with this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. In that case, a session 0 sort of campaign, or
Yeah, we
a
could do.
session 0 sort of thing before we actually go on live would be.
Yeah, we could do a. Yeah, we could do a call and brainstorm some stuff and see what everyone wants to be.
Yeah.
Dake, would you be interested? Oh, you said sure.
Alright, what should I look out
can't be
for?
exact, unfortunately. Time and the shadow curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind.
When would you want to
Witness
start that
is
campaign,
unlikely,
Ray?
I'll admit.
But
perhaps there'll be an unliving
definitely gonna
witness,
be after
or
December.
some lingering echo of what we seek.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
not gonna
worry.
be
And by
free
If you
enough to
find
do it.
something, you will know it.
that'd be kind of funny because we're gonna be juggling like 3 different campaigns, all in very different points.
Yeah, but I know I can schedule pretty decently Arc and Dake, because Dake, especially if I'm not juggling my own stream schedule, because I can fill the stream schedule with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we're good.
All right, let's move on.
It took us an hour to leave camp.
Oh, we had to do a lot of lore stuff.
Yeah, we are doing stuff. I probably want to be something either particularly magical or... I was gonna say particularly magical or particularly martial, but I could do a paladin. I could do one of my D&D characters.
All right, let's move on.
Then.
I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. I think we're good. All right, let's This way. Yeah, it would very depend on what everyone's kind of looking to do, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably what I would.
All right, here we go, Rangi. This is the Act 2 map.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
You
Where am
coming?
I? Gonna say, where am I? Oh. No, this probably isn't the... Oh, no, it is the right way, okay. I like these sort of eerie forest areas.
The shadows will not consume me. I am shielded, can feel the shadows' power.
It's a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light to avoid its most lethal. Hold on. Do I have torches? Do we have torches?
Oh, did you miss this conversation?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't look at it.
Essentially, Shadowheart's immune to this curse.
Okay. But do we have torches, though?
Those torches aren't going to work. You need special torches.
Oh. Okay, so where are we going?
Well, I gotta talk to Shadowheart first.
Okay, do you want to do that? Oh, are you?
I'm already in the conversation.
Okay, I'll be on stream then.
What about me?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place
I'll be right
dedicated
back.
to Lady
I'm
Shah.
not leaving the room.
Temple,
I'm just
perhaps.
taking care of some.
Take, but do we have torches? Dake was making fun of Dake was making fun of you, Rangi. Did you see his comment?
But do we have torches left? Well, to be fair, the way it worded it was like, oh, but we need light in order to do the thing.
Yeah, you need special torches. I mean, regular torches might do something, but they're not gonna like do what you expect.
I mean, that's the funny thing. I have dark vision, so I don't normally even need it. Oh. Okay.
I hate turn-based mode so much. Are you turning it on?
Maybe I'm hitting a... Am I hitting a... knowing it? I don't think I hit it.
Why does it hurt you more? Just because you're a drow?
Maybe. I don't think I have any certain vulnerability to necrotic. I think it's just bad luck. This area is light, right?
Light? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, it's showing the sun icon as full.
I can feel her.
It's not showing the sun icon as full in other places. Actually, you know what I noticed? Is that, okay, let's see. Oh, I think... Okay, so I think what's happening is it's auto turning on turn-based with the damp.
Stay together. Keep to
Are
the
you with
right.
me or no?
I have it on screen, but I'm right behind. I'm on the bridge still, but I'm not too far off.
Stop! Who's there?
A servant of the Morning Lord stands before you. I do not wish to
Not
fight.
taking requests, love. Now put your hands up and walk over here. Slowly.
I can take him. I want to take him.
Look at my Giga Chad stride.
Jonas, move in.
Oh, GG's bozo.
Jonas!
Not Jonas.
Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
They have torches.
It's not doing jack shit though.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
Nice little. See, they have torches. I feel like this is definitely gonna be a fun campaign playing with Arkham and Dake.
Oh yeah, definitely. If we end up doing it, and I do like the idea of doing sort of like a themed or like a planned sort of like group.
Yeah, like they don't have to know each other like from the start, but like we should probably have an idea how they're all gonna interact, kind of thing.
Especially because at least 3 of us know how the game begins.
Yeah, I think Dake should definitely be like his character should definitely be like kind of like the most in the dark about how the world works, which is kind of funny because even though he's the most expert on D&D, he knows the least about how this game goes.
Is he the most expert on D&D? Well, he knows the lore.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give him that. D&D lore, sure.
He knows that drow should be black. How we know that? Where are the
black face?
Where are the enemies? There they are. I had to turn off turn-based mode.
Oh. I was gonna say, wait, you turned off turn-based mode so we could be in initiative, which is turn-based mode.
Yeah, the game's finicky like that sometimes. Dake, out of me, you ranking Arkham? I think you are.
Oh shit! Wait, we're fighting shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, if they work like their D&D equivalents, we might be in danger.
Well, we're all pretty low health, which is the bigger part, except for Shadowheart. Also, where's Astarion?
That's a good question.
No time.
I
You
mean,
could do a stealth. You could do a stealth attack with him.
Luck of the Far Realms. When you make a attack roll against, change that hit to a. I guess I could get a free crit. I don't think I should use it yet.
You get it once per short rest, I think.
Fair enough. Maybe I'll. No, wait. I was not trying to do that. Hold on.
Dude, Rangy, god damn it. You literally killed yourself for no reason.
Oh. Also, Astarion is still off near the bridge.
I think I auto revived you. I think I have an ability to do that.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Wait, actually, Astarion's in turn order now, so I'll do his turn and then go to the bathroom.
Well, your turn's right after his.
Well, I get, Oh, no, never mind. No, I misunderstood. Okay,
Go to the bathroom now. I have to switch from my phone to my iPad anyway, so.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so we might be in danger. What was that? I just can't hear you, Iron. Your phone died?
It did. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
My iPad. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Wait, where did it go? Chat, help! Chat, help!
All right. My iPad's really shit, so it kicks me out a lot.
Okay. I guess we'll have to figure that out. Okay.
I'm encumbered. What the hell?
Let me check. Who is it that's encumbered? Shadowheart?
Yeah, I fixed it. Or I'm fixing it. There we go. But yeah, you'll have to tell me what Dake's saying now. I can't see his chat anymore.
Last thing he said was BRB. I'll read it out his chat. I mean, he's also got an open invitation to... Yeah, he has the permissions to join this call if he wants to.
Surprised he hasn't done that, actually.
I assume he felt like it would be inappropriate, but yeah, he has the open invitation. He has the permissions.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of more of a formal stream than a lot of our other ones.
41 damage on that shadow, by the way. Hey.
Rogue is one of the more broken classes in this game.
I mean, in D&D as well.
Yeah, and also, like in D&D, the worst class in this game is Rangers.
Yeah,
Ranger.
Dake, is it safe to say you're just having a smoke?
Is he back?
He did say that. So he said, I'm on the balcony doing something. So I assume he's having a smoke.
Alright, I'm popping my ult. I just killed 2 of them with 1 blow.
You know, he's having a smoke, doing some people watching.
The shadows are cursed.
Yes.
Either
Yeah,
keep
he
away
said
from them
yes.
Or destroy them with light.
Right, when we do the campaign, we should all be Rangers.
I mean, I would actually be willing to do a Ranger, even though it is the worst class. It's the worst class in D&D and in
this game.
Yeah.
Except for the Gloomstalker, apparently is pretty good.
Yeah,
but yeah, it'd be fun.
Gloomstalker
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if we all were Rangers. We each did a different subclass. It could be the narrative. We're like a merry band of what are they like? Kind of like a huntsman kind of thing. I guess you could. There's a lot of different things Rangers could be. What's a Ranger normally like, narratively wise?
Dick said he's on the phone and he doesn't want to just crash the show. No, you have an open invite. Look, you have an open invite to majority of my shows, unless it's somebody who doesn't know you. Like, obviously...
I don't know Dake.
You've never met this Dake before. But you know he's a good guy.
I've never seen this man in my life. Your Honor, get him out of here. But narratively, Rangy, what are Rangers normally?
So Ranger is a bit of a weird one. It depends. So with most campaigns, the idea is it's kind of your like survivalist, usually sort of character. It could be like your local hunters.
I'm saying, this is obviously completely hypothetical, but if we did a campaign where all 4 of us were Rangers, what does a group of Rangers look like?
Also, Dake says dibs on Rogue.
All right.
I'm fine with. What do you want to do?
It completely depends on what everyone else is being.
But okay, but you say that, but it's gonna be a party of 4, and if I can't say the same. Okay, fine. I'm gonna be a wizard.
Well, let's I mean, depending when
wizard or
Arkham.
cleric.
I mean, depending on when Arkham and Dake are both free, we could do it relatively soon. Just plan it all out ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because, you're busy right now. The session 0 can be whenever we want it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's also pseudo. I mean, look, I feel like Arkham wouldn't mind. He seemed to express interest already, so.
Yeah. Then we could either do it on your channel, his channel, my channel, Dake's channel. We all have channels now.
I was gonna say we could figure out the collaboration feature and do it.
Yeah, that'd be one I'm okay with collabing. Because that we'll be starting from the first one, And you can actually collab with only up to 3 other people, so it's actually perfect. Because there's 4 of us, so that's the perfect number.
All right.
Were you aware of that?
That is the perfect number 4.
I think 4 is actually the best for like most games. It's a very happy medium.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because like most D&D. So the way D&D difficulty class works, the idea is the average party
is
of
4
people. Well, yeah,
and
that's
kind of your fighter, your wizard, your rogue, and your cleric, right? That's kind of like the generic D&D makeup.
So when I say difficulty class, what I mean is this is how they calculate the monster.
I understand that. I've played D&D before.
Yeah,
I was saying.
It's kind of though I would probably say it's more your tank, your melee DPS, your controller, and your support.
And guess what? That fits fighter, rogue, wizard, and cleric. They're interchangeable.
But
like, they're the
yeah.
original 4 classes for a reason, right?
Yeah, but D&D, a lot of these classes have like. So there is a way to make for example, a wizard support, or like.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just talking about like generic, basic, like baby's first D&D game. That's probably the ideal party is those 4 classes. If you're going just for like a complete party that like completely complements each other, obviously you can play the game however you want.
Oh wait, that's an ally. Fuck.
Remember when you killed that little girl for no reason?
Yeah, no. The red.
Oh yeah, you were
the
drunk.
red below her circle threw me off. I'm not drunk.
No, you were drunk when you killed that girl.
Oh no. Oh, you're talking about the campaign lore. I remember that.
Drake was
that was
Dragonlance. You're a wizard, right? Yes, Dave. We could be 4 Aragorns.
We could be 4 Aragorns.
We're all the chosen one.
Yeah, the monkey life he lives in my mind. Like 4 Aragorns, girl wizard Rangi, used to break barbarian warrior rogue wizard / he worked that to be, so I assume just to be barbarian warrior rogue.
What's he talking about?
That was Dragonlance. I assume he's talking about like the normal D&D party.
Oh, because the original D&D game, the first 3 classes were, because they got renamed later, but were essentially fighter, cleric, and wizard, and then a DLC for rogue came out for the first game. So in the first game, there was if you had the DLC, there was 4 classes you could play as, which are now like the facto 4 classes everyone thinks of primarily. Obviously, the rest are all fun too, but like those 4 kind of cover your bases the most, like the 4 quadrants approach, so to speak. Because all the other classes are kind of a derivative of those 4 in some way. Not to say that like they're not unique, because they are, but like they're kind of those 4 quadrant. Like, no, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Are you still here, Ray?
I'm here.
Okay, you were uncharacteristically quiet.
No, I did a but I was like I'm trying to think how I feel about that. Because obviously, like, so.
Because you have DPS, tank, support, and like range / controller. Like that's kind of like the 4 groups.
Yeah. Range / control / AOE.
Yeah, that's your wizard. Your support's your cleric. Your tank is your fighter, and then your DPS is your rogue.
I think my problem is most of my campaigns have always been with at least 5 people.
Oh yeah, like D&D is like one of the most flexible games out there. I'm just saying, if you want to like really just kind of go for a very basic fundamental approach, those are probably the 4 classes you would want to choose. That's all I'm saying here.
Also, can I ask for some HP in these trying times?
Wow, I keep forgetting to heal you.
Okay, well, I guess I'm sitting by this tree then, for now.
There's only 2 more enemies. We're fine.
I know, but you know what? I have 7 HP. We have to deal with the curse.
That's actually, I guess I was gonna say, what are Dake and Arkham schedules look like? Because I know they're different time zones.
Well, yeah, well, I think they're both British Standard Time as far as like time zones.
No. Yeah, I know they're different time. I'm saying what their schedules are. Like, if we were to do this, what would that look like?
Dake is usually 3 around the time I am. My experience. So
What about Arkham?
Works out. Arc 2, though sometimes he's like sleepy then.
Drink a coffee.
Yeah, well, it's drink a coffee and or like if we have a scheduled thing, like we can plan around that.
Yeah, this would also be a campaign I think we would try and just do it whenever all 4 of us are available, because like you already have so many campaigns. Like I don't think we need to rush through that one.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm not in a rush to start it, but.
Yeah, we'll start next year. Just whenever we do start, we'll still probably not be done the other 2. And you want to start your own campaign, so you'll be juggling 4.
True. So I can control when I start that of my own campaign thing, and it's probably gonna be once I've like freed up a campaign slot, so to speak. Because remember, we were considering originally doing one with us and Lulu. So.
But we've never had more than 2. This one kind of replaced the one with Lulu. Which is funny, because this is the one we started last, and it's the one we're the furthest along in.
Where is the enemy, by the way?
It's right next to us.
They're not visible on my screen.
It turned invisible.
Oh, wait, hold on, because I'm Astarion.
Still breathing, despite everything.
No, the enemy just used turned invisible.
Can't slow down.
That's fine, no, hold on. I should be able to see him, though.
Yeah, there's like different... The invisibility mechanic's a little bit wonky in this game. I would just end your turn. He'll pop back in.
Alright.
Well, pop a potion maybe if you want to.
Do we have any potions? Oh, we do on... I have one on Astarion. I'll pop one as Lokir. And then outside that... Rogue or a riot? No, I'm fine with Dake being rogue. Because I can plan around that. I'm considering doing a barbarian. If we do that campaign, I'm considering being our tank.
Yeah, because I usually like to go fighter. I've been playing fighter a lot in this game, so I might want to mix it up. It's like my only campaign where I'm not fighter.
I guess I have to end as Astarion.
But like I said, I think it really more depends on like what we're going for as like a narrative. So I like to play this game narratively to like, keep it fresh.
But yeah, I don't see where these enemies are. That's the problem. So I can't really do much. I couldn't really do much.
There it is.
And Dake also said, give me a couple minutes. I can answer that. I don't know what he meant specifically.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Arkham and Baker still awake, we could start playing that after this campaign session.
I don't know if Ark is live right now.
Gotcha.
So Ark also has a habit of like waking up at the wee hours of the morning.
Okay.
So it is not impossible for us to. Ark, it seems like Ark and Dake seem like very easy to schedule with, from my experience. Look, they're whores.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Oh, I guess we do need torches. Comes full circle, Rangi.
Yeah, well, Rangi is right again. What?
Impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed.
Oh, that's right.
Catch your breath. The inn's the only place to do
The
it.
torch works in some areas where the curse is lighter.
Harpers, move out.
But when the curse is deeper, the torch isn't enough.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is the torch would have worked for now.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, so what we're saying, chat. What we're saying is that the monkey needs to be beaten.
Baldur's Gate and seeing the world.
Time to press.
Then the darkness came. In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees. The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came?
Also, my table shattered randomly today.
You sense a young woman.
What, your table shattered?
You have a glass table, and it had some candles on it, and it just randomly, just from the weight of the candles, it just collapsed in on itself.
Probably microfractures, then, I assume.
Yeah, but we've had this table like that for years.
Yeah, well, but you have a glass table. It probably had like years worth of microfractures, and it just finally was enough to like break. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what? I do actually agree, though. This is probably the result of them. Him.
Who's them?
Do you want to know who them is?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, it's the Irish.
The real mastermind behind everything.
Well, you know, I remember actually there was a point I had a coworker who did actually like believe all that shit about, and but they believed it about the Irish and not like the normal demographic for the conspiracy theories.
I love how we all know which demographic that is. We don't even have to say it.
Yeah. Well,
the Italians.
Yes, exactly.
Forgot that did that. I've never fought these birds with the harpers with us. That's because usually they're already back at camp by that point. We might have got them killed, Rangi.
Oh no! I like I'm just dodging all these attacks.
They're like high damage, low hit rate kind of thing.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is because I have such a high armor class, you just get my character laughing like, ha ha, ha ha, hello, ha.
Mine's 20. The other thing we could do, ranking, is we could all make our characters resemble our avatars, or at least. I guess that wouldn't really work for Arkham.
So if that's the case, I could do the. I could.
Yo.
So I need to either make a like femboy or a female character.
How you doing, Dave?
I'm real glad I drew Rangi right there because I wouldn't want to miss that line.
We're just figuring out like. So I say it'd be fun if we kind of make our people look like our avatars, but Rangi is really the only one in the position to do that.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Well,
I'm the main. Well, they could in the terms of being a druid, maybe.
Yeah, but he wants to be a rogue, though.
Yeah.
Well, Rangi has seen my AOT character, so he has some rough idea of what I actually look like.
Yeah, yeah, I have.
I look like my character, Abraham. That's how I look like in real life.
You look like an elf king?
Yes.
I look
with
nothing
a pretty
like
tiara?
I look nothing like my representation online.
Don't believe him, chat. Rangi is in fact an anime girl in real life.
He told me he looks like Homer Simpson.
You say that. Plenty of people do actually think my avatar is a guy. So.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I only know it isn't because you've said that before.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought Rangi was a girl when I first met him.
So did Burger.
I do not know what to say to that.
Well, I never heard him talk before. So when it's just his PFP, and there's really not like.
And the PFP is actually it's supposed to be a female character, but the PFP can pass as just like a femboy.
So with this logic, you thought I was a red wolf?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Which then somehow morphed into a red dragon for the thumbnail.
Dude, yeah, actually, I didn't think you were a wolf. I thought you were a dragon.
I have no idea how the hell you got dragon from that picture, man.
It kind of I mean, different cultures have different depictions of what a dragon looks like.
It's the same profile picture I have now, but red instead of gray.
Yeah, but wolves aren't red. Dragons are red.
I can kind of see how maybe you might assume it's a
that this oddly wolf-looking creature is a dragon.
Yes.
There is some weird fucking depictions of wolves.
And apparently of dragons.
Well, that's just true. I don't know what weird, funky wolves Rangi's been looking at, but there's a lot of different depictions of dragons.
Hey, you're the one who looked at a wolf's head and went, dragon. I'll try to put this up on Rangi.
Look at a Western
to
dragon and compare it to an Eastern dragon and tell me they look the same.
It's like me looking at your profile picture and going, that's a horse.
Someone actually thought it was a boar.
No, that's a funny thing too, because with all this, it's much more reasonable to assume my character is just like an androgynous male anime character, because
so like a JoJo character.
Androgynous characters are like really common in anime.
Yeah,
I kind of did
every JoJo character. But yeah, Dake, someone thought my mandrill was a boar.
Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
That person has clearly never seen a monkey or a higher primate or apparently a pig before.
I think it was Spectacular Spaceman, actually.
Well, space has some odd opinions. Don't worry, chat. I'm sure you'll get to meet all of these people we talk about.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Dake's like, oh look, a drow.
Amazingly enough, that's not what I immediately see anywhere. Rangi said that's a drow, and I'm like, has my man been bleached in some kind of acid attack?
No, I'm talking about the Black Elf. You
No,
probably thought it was a drow.
Yeah, D&D lore in general has been.
Oh,
You recognize this character, Dake?
I-
She's from the earlier Baldur's Gate games.
I don't think so.
She's one of the players you can have. Characters you can have in the
since
player.
I played those games.
Yeah, she's one of the main characters in those games, if you remember.
I do find it funny though that I said like the Drift novels, and I was like, it's like there's like a 50% chance that Jake has like read these novels, and if not, well, I gave him more novels to read. He'll be
Icewind
happy.
Dale, yeah. I have read them. Not all of them. I'm not sure how many there are at this point. I think I read.
I know there's a lot. My brother keeps
I want to
trying to get
say
me to
maybe
read them.
7. I want to say maybe 7 of them back in the day.
Yeah, my brother wants me to read them because he's a big fan.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Drist is a good character. It gets a bit iffy here and there, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of that stuff usually comes down to a lot of that usually comes down to authors putting some of their proclivities into the story when they think no one will notice. So I try not to judge too. Unless it's Terry.
I was gonna
Terry
say,
Goodkind, if you ever hear me on YouTube, fuck you, bro. You suck.
what's the meme? It's the author's poorly disguised fetish.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna just jump down the rabbit hole, but the person I just mentioned is an author very much infamous for doing that.
Wait. What is the fetish? I'm curious.
With Goodkind, I mean, kind of pick one. So, in Wheel of Time-ish terms, he has this sect of like magical warrior women who serve the evil overlord. And they're like, I suppose you'd call them Aes Sedai, like close enough, or somewhere between that and like fantasy Sith. Somewhere, but very, very much, very, very much so. Yeah, their uniform is, and I am obviously in no way a prude about any of this stuff. But even I was reading this description and be like, whoa, come on, man. But the uniform is basically like scraps of skin-tight red leather, and they all wear it.
Well, it's kind of like, come on, man, have
one of their
some
primary
class.
weapons is like a magic whip.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're not a prude, but it's also like you have the
Look, man, I have read stuff that would absolutely make your hairs stand on end. What was it? Don't put anything on stream, but if you guys have a minute when you like next get a pause or something, check out a book called I think it was Simon, King of the Witches. There was also a movie. I do not recommend watching the movie.
I was gonna say.
I don't necessarily recommend reading the book either, but like Google it anyway. You know, you might be surprised. But there's
even within things like 40K lore, the stuff I wouldn't like put on, and I think Dick, you will probably know what book or story I'm specifically talking about.
In terms of raunchy, I can't think of anything terribly raunchy in 40K. At least not that I've read. There's obviously hundreds and hundreds of books I haven't touched in that yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
It's okay, Rangi. You can say it. By the time I get around to it, I will have either forgotten or it'll just be a fun memory either way.
So funny enough, I actually don't remember what it's called. I've read it, but I don't remember.
I mean, I can rule out a lot. Well, not a lot. I can rule out like maybe 60 of the books because I'm pretty sure I don't remember it. But I don't think I can name every single one of them. So, it's not Gone's Ghosts.
No.
It's not Ravenor. It's not. Come on, brain. Eisenhorn. Fuck. Who was the commissar guy?
No. who's doing Kabbalah or something. I don't remember what
It's,
it's called.
it's really alliterative, his name. I just can't quite remember it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out some other time. It's fine.
I remember it was some kind of Slaneshi shit that I read.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I don't even have to read it to be able to imagine some of that, yeah.
And to be fair, I don't even know if it was like official stuff, so.
You wouldn't know. Like, the Black Library is in ways a lot more sanitized nowadays than it once was, but at the same time,
Yeah, this was older lore stuff I remember reading.
yeah, there's some weird shit in the old lore, man.
But
Back
especially
before
with
they decided.
Especially with Slanesh.
I liked that they always kept flirting with the like, will we have a fifth Chaos God or not? And is this extra new god or supposed god going to be it? Like it was a nice thing. I think it was a strange choice of 40k to not only answer is the Emperor alive, but is he good or bad? And they answered them at the same time in one sentence. It was just like, wow, okay.
Also,
you
I
removed
just
all the
can't
mystique.
do anything. I am actually just halted, so I guess I pull up.
No,
the thing.
don't pull up. Don't pull up. Eric July will call the cops on you if you pull up.
Oh no. No, I meant that I pull up the cutscene because look, Eric is a libertarian. He doesn't mind if I pull up the cutscene, right?
Eric is a lolbertarian.
Oh.
It saddens me that I'm plugged into American politics enough to know what that means.
Well, I don't think libertarian is necessarily an American politics thing.
It's not.
Yeah, it's just anyone who like claims to be a libertarian. Well, I was gonna say like, but then I was like, no, it's kind of anyone who claims to be libertarian because so many of them I've encountered just have their I'm entirely for being against law, except for
Ones that benefit me.
basic.
Yep.
Well, the other thing is libertarians are so varied to the point. Being a libertarian can mean as much as like I don't like taxes as I'm an anarchist. I believe that no law at all should exist. We need to live in the cyberpunk future.
Hey, Rangi.
Does it have to be cyberpunk future?
Well, they don't say cyberpunk future, but it's generally like, no taxes should exist, no government should exist, and I'm like, okay, so you want to live in caveman times? I get it.
Hey, Rangi, I'm gonna need to hop off after this cutscene.
Fair enough. Maybe I'll chat a little bit with Dick, and we can maybe like figure what we want to do. This might be interesting. It might be interesting to figure out what we want to do separate from you.
What?
Yeah, because if everybody knows what everybody wants, it might actually be rich.
You're about to.
I've had D&D games where I
why
have
we're
done
here,
separate
you see.
section zeros with party.
It is a curious creature that hides.
And
A friend of mine did that with us for the game once, yeah.
But if there's one thing that
Yeah,
we
and
know,
I think it's a particularly fun idea because you can kind of discuss, okay, well, what does this character want? Without kind of having to account for things, and then when you kind of come together, you can learn what everyone wants and kind of adjust your idea accordingly.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of, I think it was 12 sessions in.
Look who it is, Rangi. It's Mole.
Where we finally found out the two of the characters were brother and sister, and none of us had any idea.
Oh yeah, it is.
You remember Mole?
I realized that for some reason I have audio playing.
Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I
pretty much trust him
I
with
mean,
my
our
A true
talking was
soul with a
playing,
mind of
but
his own?
not like the audio.
How is that possible?
Okay, Iron, while you are here, I have to ask, what does your pretty tiara do?
Increases my intelligence to 17.
Yeah, it gives him like a +2 to intel.
So I re-rolled my stats. So now I lowered my intelligence to 8, increased other stats, and then my tiara makes my intelligence 17, so I can free up that those stat boosts for other categories.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
Do you approve?
I mean, I can't argue with the logic. Yeah, sure, it makes sense.
Yeah, it keeps you from being a tard. That's what
With the side bonus of it makes you look like a pretty princess.
But look, at least I'm planning to be a female character when we eventually do this campaign.
I like how he argued with Elf King, and it's like, bro, looks like fucking Gil-galad from fan pictures.
What in the hell?
He's not an elf.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease.
But yeah, she's one of the main
Pretend
characters in the
to
first 2
understand
Baldur's
what
Gate stake.
That artifact is.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I remember next to nothing from those games. We played through them in the Net Cafe way back in the day, and if we did them twice, I'd be surprised. It's been a long time and a lot of games ago. I do remember enjoying them for what it's worth, but that's pretty much it. I don't think I even knew they were D&D connected back then.
My uncle's played all 3. His favorite is this one.
In the cupboard, in case the vines gave you
I really like this one. I never played the
join
others, but I do.
He said it's the most accurate to D&D of the 3.
I do remember it being very Diablo-esque.
Yeah, this one's a bit more D&D like.
But like, honestly, it's kind of just vague, disconnected memories at this point. I mean, we're talking. Well, I don't even want to say how long ago, honestly.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I think it'd be particularly interesting with you, me, Iron, and Ark. Because I think we're all like kinda. For one thing, I think we're all autistic enough to stick to it, be able to show up to a schedule outside old like show.
You say this, and we've managed to pull off exactly like 1.5 book clubs in like 6 weeks.
To be fair, this is also my busiest even of the year.
I'm just saying, it's easier to herd cats than to herd us.
I mean, me and Rangi got in a pretty good groove of this campaign. This was actually the first time, the entire time, we actually had a while without playing it.
Yeah, we were doing it semi-weekly, and then we had a combination of my schedule getting a lot busier, and then also he got a new job, so he was trying to adapt to that.
Yeah, which I've adapted. Yeah, I've adapted to the new job now, so that's not gonna be an issue anymore. All right, I guess
I'm fairly free once we're in evening time anyway. So, well, evening for me, obviously.
Yeah, Arkham's usually pretty free as well, so I think we should be fine.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna skip out, maybe I can just pull up the main menu so that we can kind of have like something on screen to talk about possible campaign.
Yeah, you can do that. So you saved already?
Good save. There we go.
So
I saved.
Oh yeah, and then I guess then pop into the main menu and you guys can plan or begin to plan session 0, I guess. But yeah, this was a good natural starting point anyway. We made it to the kind of the base part of Act 2. Kind of like each act has like a base, and that's the one we just reached.
Yeah. I'll just go into
Wait.
tactical because I assume we're gonna do that. I'm gonna skip the opening cutscene because we're gonna watch that when we actually do the campaign. Because I assume we're all gonna want to do like original characters.
Yeah, and
So
then keep
I'd imagine.
and then yeah, I would like to get the intro onto the because I don't think we have an actual campaign yet with the intro in it because the only one that does is the goofy Baldur's Gate stream.
yeah, which is just us kind of fucking around.
But that's the only one that actually has the intro cutscene in it. So
Yeah, and it's interesting, right? Because Dake seems to know a lot of the. Dake knows a lot of like the original old lore of the setting, and that's why I think he's gonna be particularly interested. He's read these novels, right? And I've heard really good things about these novels too. I haven't read them myself. My brother has.
gotcha. All right,
They are
well,
fun. It's good heroic fantasy.
Yep.
I'll leave you to nerd out and kind of plant the seeds for when we do the 4-person campaign. But
Figure out
something's
how
come
we're
up,
going
so I was
to
gonna
Yeah, and
deal with that.
well,
But
I think we're both fine with doing it on stream, but
I mean, all 4 of us have channels. I don't see why anyone wouldn't be good with that.
yeah. So, and we can also talk because I think we're gonna talk and do most of the talk off stream. So I guess Iron, because Jake and I seem to know what we want. So that's 3 out of 4 people. I think Ark is gonna be particularly compliant. Maybe we should just very briefly. What class do you want?
Well, it depends what kind of narrative we're going for. And then once I hear your 3 answers, I'll probably give my answer.
Because
I mean, this game's not that hard that we could have a duplicate class if we have to.
Yeah, so
even on Tactician, the game's not that bad.
Well, I guess maybe what we should ask is what moral sort of character we're going for.
Again, that depends on what kind of are all feeling.
We have 3 out of 4 people, so I'm gonna ask what do we want to do.
Well,
I like the idea personally of doing kind of a mercenary campaign.
Yeah, that works. I wouldn't want to do a flat out evil campaign for Dake's first playthrough. This game is
morally gray.
Yeah, because this game's is definitely has more content. If you do like a good guy playthrough, the game's kind of designed for that. You can do an evil campaign in this game just fine. It's just there's less side quests, less equipment kind of stuff, less fights because you kind of skirt around a lot of the otherwise what would be encounters. But yeah, we get which was the same way.
KOTOR 2. Well, and 1 actually. They were both the same way. If you really wanted to, you could go full evil and dark in one game, and you had to get full experience. But it was a trial to get back and forth.
So we're all agreeing to pray to the holy deity that is coin.
Yeah, we can do a mercenary group of that. I think that's a cool narrative. Like, the 4 of us are a mercenary, a traveling mercenary group who will like do jobs for money kind of thing, and then we all got abducted by mind flayers, and now we're on a different kind of quest.
We're on a different kind of quest, but we're trying to see how profitable we can make it. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can all be true and neutral kind of thing.
And we all have our own reasons why we need the money. There we go.
Yeah, we can workshop backstories and stuff and how we all met and
Squid Gaming.
All that. Yes.
We're Squid Gaming, and Dake said he's rogue, so I'm gonna count that for what I'm doing. I'm thinking of doing either support or tank. So in that case, given you said you implied you want to do not a fighter, I'm kind of thinking paladin.
Well, I said I'll do I'll pick my class depending on what everyone else picks.
Okay, that's fine. Well, no, I don't think I want to do paladin. Paladin implies a lot. I might do a ranger.
Let's all be ranger. All ranger mercenaries.
Rangier.
4 Aragorns, as they put it.
Well, no, that was in reference to you saying on stream, like, what would it look like if we played all 4 rangers? And it was like, it would look like 4 Aragorns, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you mean Strider?
Well, I mean, I guess we could just say Faramir, but you know, it's funnier with Aragorn.
Well, Aragorn goes by Strider when he's like in his ranger persona, right?
Around humans, he do. Well, no, around people who don't know much about the outside world, and also hobbits, which I guess is kind of saying the same thing. Seems to be the implication, but like everyone else knows him as Aragorn, elves and men.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I'm thinking either fighter or barbarian. I think barbarian is more of a solid. I'ma be the tank.
I would think.
I might multi-class too. This game is very good for multi-classing.
Yeah,
it's actually
paladin,
easier to multi-class.
But if we're going money is our main thing, I might go Pally.
We could do
or
4
not
rogues.
Pally, Barb.
4 rogues. Go Burr.
To be fair, it is probably possible.
I mean, there's 4 rogue subclasses. We could each just pick one if we wanted to go that route.
What are the rogue subclasses in this one?
It's thief, assassin, swashbuckler, and arcane trickster.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thief is like your skill monkey. Assassin is very OP in this game. Swashbuckler is just kind of like a fighter, but like not as tankish. And then arcane trickster is kind of just sucky. But I mean, it has very niche uses in this game.
Yeah, but also Dake, at least when it comes to my broadcast channel, the idea with the broadcast channel is anyone who has permissions to join can join anytime.
I know. You've said it before. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to come in unannounced or anything.
Yeah, Dake didn't want to cramp your style, bro.
I guess we could put it that way, sure.
Yeah, but I like the idea of doing a barbarian. I would also be interested in doing like something like a druid and maybe doing a bit more of like a tricksy build.
Let's all be arcane trickster rogues. That'd be so bad. We would get killed in fights. It's like actually one of the least useful subclasses in the game.
Well,
I think it was ranked the worst in the entire game.
Well, arcane trickster within the actual like D&D, it's like it's one of those classes that's only really useful because it's like a jack of all trades situational thing that doesn't really like transfer very well to like yeah, like there's gonna be
You're making me interested in this arcane trickster now.
Dake's like, I want the challenge.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, also, I guess we should talk about difficulty, but I'm happy to
I think we just do tactician because balance is too easy once you get the hang of the game, and honor mode's too punishing. I don't want to have to restart after we all get party wiped.
I'm not doing.
I know for a fact Ark is gonna ask whatever the normal one is, and then insist on doing the next one up.
Yeah, tactician's like the
balance is the normal, and then
well, there's the game journal mode, which no one ever plays. Then there's balanced, which is like the normal mode, which is kind of difficult your very first time playing, but once you kind of understand how the game works, it's very easy. Tactician's like a good balance, which is kind of funny because the other one's called balance. And then honor mode's actually ridiculously hard, and if you die, you have to restart, and it's I don't feel like doing that.
I would say honor mode is like a significantly good approach to like the hard mode.
Yeah, I think at some point, Randy, we should try and stream an honor mode.
Yeah.
But that's like a very far in the future kind of thing, because it's kind of lame to continue the campaign after you die, because like it doesn't count for anything. You can just continue it just to continue it, but like all your like trophies and stuff, and like you don't get credit for beating it in honor mode if you die.
Yeah.
That just sounds so wrong to my older jaded ears.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say honored mode is kind of the true old school gamer mode, and I want to do a campaign.
It wasn't that. It was the idea that like you don't get the trophies if you do it, but like okay, but you still complete the game though, right? Yeah. Well, then you still completed the game.
Yeah, it's just basically the game kind of like makes you feel bad for continuing. Like you get like a end screen menu. It's like, would you like to change the difficulty, or would you like to delete the save?
This is just achievement hunter mentality. I don't like that.
Yeah, I agree with Dake actually on that.
Well, I just think it's like if you want to do honor mode, like do it right. It's like the whole point of it is to do it without dying.
Yeah, so honor mode is kind of your Iron Man mode. That's what it's supposed to be. The idea of it is supposed to be a one life mode.
Also, Dake, statistically, most people do delete the save after they lose. It's like 70% of people delete the save they lose in honor. Only 30% cuck out and like change the difficulty.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a shameful thing, especially.
I don't know. I don't know. The idea of I'm not going to continue this because I won't get a little shiny button on a virtual profile that says I've done it is just silly to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that's I mean that's part of it, but the main reason is you're supposed to only have one life, and it's basically there for people who whine and complain that their character they make gets deleted. That's the real purpose of it. It's like you're supposed to delete it afterwards, but like they understood that like there would be enough people who'd be upset about that, so they give that like 1/3 of players the option to continue playing with the character they made.
Like the better part of the first decade of my gaming life, that was just the norm. If you died, you went back to the beginning. Checkpoints were not a thing. They literally were not a thing, except in the rarest of cases.
I also think it's particularly good for a channel who builds themselves off of this community, because like.
But Dake, the difference is also the amount of hours that this game can be put into versus like old school games. Like I put like 300 plus hours into this game. Like you wouldn't really put that into an old school game.
And that's a really, really bad argument.
Yeah.
No, but like if you like in like one of my campaigns, I have like 90 hours like straight. Like what old school game could you even play for 90 hours and not beat?
I'm just gonna
okay, so I don't have direct logs for either of these, but just two of honestly many I could pick off the top of my head. I'm gonna say the 1993 Dune game, made by CryoWare, and that thing, if you know what you're doing, or even if you just want to shortcut it, I think the shortest I've ever seen, it can be done in under 2 hours. But if you have fun with it, it can be, call it 12 to 14. If you're really bad at it, it can take days. But that's.
You know, I'm saying I'm not even 2/3 done the game. In my one game, I'm 90 hours in.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So that one can be done in. Let's split the difference. Call it 6 hours. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have easily spent over 1,000 hours in that game.
Yeah, but I'm saying like how long would a realistic amount of time to beat it be?
6 to 8 hours, I guess.
Yeah, because the Baldur's Gate 3, a realistic amount of time is like 50 to 60. Like, That's like your average like player. Just
Okay, well,
like
all right. Well, I'll go a bit more modern then with the other one. I'll switch it over. I wasn't gonna say this, but Dragon Age Inquisition or Origins, again, easily in 4 digits in the hours in both games.
yeah, I'm not saying that you
For
can't
enjoyment.
you can't spend more hours. I'm just saying that the amount of hours it takes to beat a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign is way longer than the amount of hours it took to beat older games. That's just a fact.
Oh, sure,
Not
but
to say
not older. Sorry, longer doesn't mean better. It just means more.
yeah, not necessarily. But I would say it's both in this game's case. This is one of the best. I've played a lot of older games. Older games are typically better than newer games, but for a newer game, this is one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah, they had to care more about it.
I'm looking over my options for different clerics. I'm kind of playing towards cleric now.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys talk about that a bit. I'm gonna hop off now. Good talking to you, Duh.
Always a pleasure, buddy. Take it easy.
See ya,
Now,
boy.
what do you think? Wait, Dake, you kind of implied you have like some D20 experience at least. So what's your experience?
2 relatively short campaigns I played with mates years ago. It's been a spell, and I did start planning a Star Wars D20 game that never got off the ground.
Oh, I had friends who were like big into the Star Wars D20 games. I think I've talked to you about.
Yeah, we have. We chatted about it briefly. Yeah.
I never played them myself, so.
I never did either. I just did a lot of planning for one.
I remember I had one player who they were a Force sensitive who didn't believe in the Force, and they believed they were just using the Wi-Fi.
That's an interesting take.
Well, basically, like they believed that. So they believed that they were doing, they were essentially just a particularly proficient hacker until they like strangled somebody. That's kind of, it's hard to justify doing the Wi-Fi with that.
Yeah, there's not really any way you can persuade yourself it was anything else. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Well, the one I was planning, I didn't intend for there to be any player force usage whatsoever. It was supposed to be a very Rogue Squadron-esque storyline. I think I still have the files for that around here somewhere, actually.
So looking at the rules, so I kind of like the idea, even though it's probably suboptimal, of doing a diff domain cleric.
Suboptimal how?
I don't even know. I don't know a lot of the meta of this game. I'm just assuming it's suboptimal because I like it.
That's an
because
odd
I
assumption
like
to
it.
make.
I like it flavor-wise, and therefore it's probably suboptimal. And it's so the optimal for cleric is life cleric because that's the healer.
I mean, I presume there's like obviously a healing potion or poultice or some sort of like there's an inventory-based healing item.
Also, I can always just have that on passively. But the problem is life cleric is the most optimal healer. What was your last version of D&D actually? That's probably a good thing to ask.
It would have been D20. It was an entirely custom game and campaign, custom rules and everything.
Oh, well, D20 is all of them, but like, what edition?
Oh God, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, how long ago was this? I'll probably.
Would have been. I guess 2006, 2007.
Okay, that safely predates the 5e, which is this system is based off, which is what I came in on. So.
No, I wasn't lying when I said it's been a little while.
Yeah. You know what? How about, because you are familiar with Driss, how about you explain some things real quick while I just handle something in the background real quick, because I
Oh
hear...
god, chat, he's done it again. He's done it again. He's put me in the hot seat. Alright, let's see. What do I remember about Drist?
I mean, you can also choose a topic of your choice, because I just hear dog whining and I have to make sure they're okay.
No, go check Doggo, of course. I will entertain chat. I will see what I can summon up from the depths of memory about Dristower. Let's see. Okay. Well, these aren't new books, so I guess the spoiler tag doesn't really count, so screw you, chat. Okay, so Drist is a drow from the Underdark. Yes, that was actually Underdark. He is a member of a noble family there, very highly placed, and he basically is the only one in his culture to kind of have any sense at all of morality. Their religion and their culture has basically stamped the concept out of them over a long, long time. And Drist initially wants to kind of try to redeem them, but he realizes that he's up against a force he can't actually overcome. So he ends up fighting, losing, and getting exiled. And he stumbles out into a place called Icewind Dale, the name of the series, and befriends a bunch of, well, pretty obvious character archetypes. There's the... Oh god, come on memory, don't fail me now. There's the dwarven chieftain in exile, kind of, who is also a master smith. There's his adoptive daughter, who is... I'm not sure what you'd class her as. She's like kind of part barbarian, maybe, I guess. There's Wolfgar, the exiled and misunderstood young barbarian, who grows to more wisdom. I'm saying a lot. This is not good. Fringy would be very upset with me. And he did it again. So Wolfgar grows to more understanding and maturity, being around the others. So you get this nice little diverse group of adventurers. And they go on many, many adventures. Across the series, Drist acquires quite a collection of magical swords, and loses lots of them. I don't remember the names. There's one that... What was it? There's one that has magic ice powers, and I think it was particularly effective against dragons. And there was... I want to say one of the other ones had like a black blade. I don't remember what the magic thing was about it. What else do I remember about Drist? Oh yeah, so adoptive dwarf daughter. Yeah, dwarf. Okay, so dwarf guy was Brunor Battlehammer. His adoptive daughter was Catty Bree, I think it was. So she has a bit of a weird romantic history across the series. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it. It gets a little odd here and there. I'm trying to remember who wrote the majority of those books. Was it Ore Salvatore? I think it was. He's a good author, Chad. If you haven't read his books, you should. Does good heroic fantasy. Not the big, sweeping stuff, but just good, solid, short, enjoyable trilogies. Let's see, what else about Drist? I think Icewind Dale was the second alternate storyline for D&D. If memory serves, the first official alternate was the Dragonlance campaign. And I could talk about Dragonlance for hours and hours and hours, chat. Ranky could go and deal with as many dogs as he likes. Arkham could take as many long bathroom breaks as he likes. It wouldn't matter. I'd still be here talking about Dragonlance. fuck it, actually, I can't think of any more about Drist. I guess let's just talk about Dragonlance. So, Dragonlance is a little different. The magic system is much more involved and much more intricate. So, for a wizard to do anything in Dragonlance, they have to not only know and memorize the spell, they also have to have on their person the components, different components, to every single spell that they want to do. Do I remember any of them? Yeah, okay, so for Raistlin to cast a lightning bolt, he has to know the spell or the cantrip. He has to have it memorized and in his memory ready to use when he wants to use it. And I believe the components for that one were a ball of cat fur and an amber rod, I think. But Dragonlance is fantastic. It's a really tragic story, and it's really interesting because it's a really tragic personal story. Several tragic personal stories, I should say, set against a backdrop of this very brutal war. Again, the spoiler thing isn't going to work because these are like 30 years old, so, you know, it's not my fault if you haven't read them. But basically, the good guys win, as they tend to do. But a lot of them have reason to doubt whether or not they should have won. A lot of them have reason to doubt whether or not they should have lived. Some of them have reason to doubt whether or not they wanted to live. And basically, it's a story where the good guys win, but almost nobody, well, maybe nobody gets a happy ending. At least not initially. And I really like Dragonlance for that. Also, it has one of the most interesting and tragic magic characters of all time. And if you do not know the name Raistlin Magir, then I suggest you go to Google and look it up, because Raistlin kicks
Hello, chat.
ass.
I'm back. Give me a minute. Oh, also, Dake, I mentioned you to Boy, so he's kind of intrigued to meet you.
Say that again?
I guess you wouldn't be familiar with who Boy is. My younger brother.
Believe it, I am. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been involved with my content before, though, so he's like the sole family member I'm willing to have involved with the whole thing.
Well, hello, Boy, I guess.
I think he has a D&D game right now.
I think the hello still counts. I ran on Dristfax and I started talking about Dragonlance.
Well, so the interesting thing with him is he's really good with like obscure lore, but then also on top of that, he's like he is the brother that wanted me to get involved with Drist in the series.
Okay.
Yeah, if I talk about somebody recommending me a book, it's usually Boy.
Well, sometimes it might be me, you never know.
Yeah, I mean a brother recommending me a book. Or talking
Jam
about
will be
book
very
series.
upset to hear you say that.
Hey, Jam is not related to me as much as he wants to be. I made that up on the spot. Oh, you know, knowledge cleric. I really like Inception.
You are saying this as though I can see what you have on screen, and I can, but like I only have this on the small screen tonight.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so I guess because we're suddenly put off guard. It might actually be well enough for me to like plan my my evil campaign here. Like start that save. And just like use this to also explain kind of the game to you, Dake.
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, to be fair.
So Dark Urge is our evil sort of character. And that's the customizable. So the custom and Dark Urge are the two customizable characters.
What's the
So
dark herb? Is that
the
just generic evil term?
yeah, that's just generic evil. You have like evil urges that are fucking. You know. Actually, I think there's a intro you can play.
Okay, now you're just screwing me. That is clearly an albino Argonian.
My
And it's an
rancid
albino
blood
Grym.
whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the YouTube. I'm seeing the delay. I keep forgetting that.
Death in this world.
Yeah, I didn't remember to
calls,
turn off
it
play.
possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair.
Well,
I know
he's
nothing
like
besides this.
3/4 Argonian and 1/4.
Resist the dark urge.
Fuck, what are the horn guys in Dragon Age?
Quinari?
Canary, yeah, that was it. I kept thinking of Tel'Vashoth, and I was like, no, that's that fucking political thing. Yeah, he's weird looking.
Oh, so yeah, I re-invited, but so Boy left the server actually because we had like a fight. I'm not talking like a fight, like an argument. We had a
Well,
physical.
these things will happen.
We had a physical fight, yeah.
Now, normally at a moment like this, I would ask who won, but I don't want to stoke the flames. So instead, I will ask, why are these characters appearing like midgets?
Well, that's because this is a dwarf.
Oh, okay. You had the zoomed in screen. All I was seeing was like shoulders and head.
Yeah, it was a dwarf, a half elf, which was zoomed in enough. Like, look. We say half elf. We should just call it what it is. It's twink. It's a twink race.
Now, this brings me back to the Dragonlance thing that I was talking to Chad about. We should never take the piss out of half-elves, because Tannis half-elven is pretty fucking Chad, and he is not at all twink.
Dragonlance, that's a, like, treasure planet sort of setting, right?
No, it's still...
Well, it's like solar
recognizable
ship kind of
D&D style fantasy, you know? Same races. Well, mostly the same races.
Yeah, but it's like solar ship.
No.
Okay,
dragons,
so I'm thinking of
dwarves,
something
magic.
entirely different, then. Okay.
Hang on. Anne McCaffrey, the Dragons and Dragon Riders of Pern series is possibly what you're thinking of.
Maybe.
I've only read 2 of those. I don't know a huge amount about them. I do know it's a world where humans meet and befriend sentient magical dragons who can fly through space. And later in the series, they end up like high-teching it, but it's also dragon magic that helps them do that.
Okay, Dick, you know what? Partly because this is gonna be possibly like me starting the evil campaign. And if I do so, I'll either alter the title or I'll just restart a new stream. But I guess I'll leave it to you. What race do you think I should be, and what gender should I play?
Does race have a factor in
It affects
alignment?
Alignment isn't as much. So 5e alignment isn't really a thing. It kind of is, but it's more of one of those things. It's like an RP thing versus like affecting actual like direct stuff, and it isn't a thing in the
then
game.
race then only matters in terms of like racial bonuses
Mechanics.
then at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just mechanics. Well, I guess you could say it's cultural, like RP ideas, either. Also, but you seem to be, because you've read novels. I, I, I'm leaving it to you, and any racial like option, I'll just take.
Um, I don't know, man. I wasn't ready for this.
Well,
Hmm.
that's kind of the fun thing, right? Because you and I both don't know what to expect.
What's the half orc like for cleric?
Well, this isn't like for the campaign. This is for the evil campaign.
Oh, okay, all right.
The race I'm planning for the half orc. I'm kind of thinking halfling. Well, or for the evil campaign, I'm thinking of halfling because I find that funny. Little
All right, well
midget.
then, yeah, well then go halfling. Yeah, if you have an idea in mind, go with that.
Yeah, so that's gonna be for the main campaign for our like group, but for this evil campaign versus the mercenary campaign. Okay, so you said half orc. So what class do you think I should be? Barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
I can only hazard the most basic of guesses based on names and what they are, but I think since you're putting me on the spot, I will say warlock.
Warlock. Okay. Okay, in that case, we get our subclass. In which case, our options are Archfey, Fiend, Great Old One, Hexblade. I feel like since we're being evil, Fiend is just the most natural.
I mean, it might be the most natural, but come on, great old one.
That is true. That's actually kind of my favorite Warlock class.
When a game gives you the option to have a class of I am also a Cthulhu-like monster, like it's like when something says you have the chance to be
I
Batman. Just
work
be Batman.
for a Cthulhu-like monster. Come on.
I suppose you do.
Cthulhu isn't my DMs. He signs my paycheck.
I do love being self-employed.
Hexblade I've always liked, because I like the idea of, like, the cursed sword sort of thing.
Well, it's just spell sword, right? Basically.
Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like, the idea is you're a warlock, but you get, like, your abilities through, a cursed sword. Actually, this might be interesting.
I wouldn't be against that. That could be interesting.
Yeah, okay, so your view is probably either okay, so I guess I'll ask a definitive like class subclass, and just out of interest, I'm gonna ask you what your second choice for class is. So we'll have one class subclass pairing and then one other like different class. What's your second choice for classes?
So, like, we're starting again from race, are we?
No, not from race. We'll keep the same race. We'll be a half orc.
Second choice. Monk.
Monk.
I think an orc monk would be funny. And could be interesting, actually.
So, actually, can I veto this because I'm playing a monk in the Iron series?
Oh, dude, it's your game. You can veto whatever you want.
Oh, alright. I'll veto monk because I'm already playing a monk. I'm playing a drunken monk, by the way.
Okay. How about druid? I feel like an orc druid could have possibilities.
There? Oh, you're right. Let me look up the subclasses for Druid because they're not available yet, but I believe they're available at second level. So, BC Druid. So, if I do that, our subclasses are Circle of the Land, Circle of the Moon, Circle of Spores, and Circle of Stars.
Is that third one spores?
Third one is Spores, yeah.
Interesting.
And it might be more interesting you guessing without me giving a description.
I feel like I could probably hazard a loose guess as to what the spore one might be, but the others I have no idea.
I could maybe give my understanding of them in D&D terms. So Land is like the summoner druid class. Moon is like shapeshifting and stuff like that. That's the primary focus.
Sure.
Spores is like mushrooms and stuff, so kind of the necromancer-ish class.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I was picturing, like the Grey from Swamp Thing.
And I don't know what Stars is off the top. I think Stars.
In that case, I choose Stars, since neither one of us knows what it is.
Wait, let me look up what Stars is, and look at.
You hear that, chat? That was that moment of maybe I shouldn't let a random person choose this for me when I don't know what either one of us is talking about.
No, wait, hold on. Okay, it is Stars. Okay. So our options are what did we say? Hexblade or Great Old One Warlock?
Oh, has to be Great Old One.
All right, a Great Old One Warlock or a Circle of Druid. Or Circle of Stars Druid. Okay. I have a coin somewhere here.
I am interested by both of these. I'm not gonna lie; they sound interesting.
Okay, wait. Dake, call it for one.
Tails.
Or tails. Yeah. So tails. Tails for which one?
Tails for. Ooh. Tails for Stars.
Okay. Fair enough. Just flipacoin.com.
You could just flip an actual coin, Rangi. I would believe you.
Oh yeah, I know. I was planning to have a coin near me, but it's not here. I don't know where it went.
It's gone to where the odd socks and the dryers go.
Alright. So we have one heads, one tails. I'm gonna do 2 out of 3. It's tails. Okay. We are doing a druid.
Alright. Orc Druid, let's go.
Orc Druid. And I'll probably start it. I'll probably let the cutscene play, and I'll end it there.
No worries. I do have to head to bed at some point. I am still nursing yesterday's hangover.
Fair enough. Well, is it yesterday's hangover at this point, or is it 2 days ago's hangover?
Honestly, I'm not sure that I've gotten past yesterday's yet. I think today's hangover is going to be tomorrow's hangover. And I'm not saying this for comedic benefit, chat. I actually feel like this. It was rough.
Okay, well, you know what? Actually, it's probably better if I just stop the stream then, and start the next time I do BG3. If I can't, well, I want to finish the Arkham series, but once I finish the Arkham series, well, I've committed. It's gonna be a Stars Druid for half orc.
Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. We got the least likely D&D best character.
Yeah, and outside of that, well, we kind of like, I've kind of farmed us a little bit, but yeah, I feel bad because yeah, Iron had to leave early.
These things happen, man. I wouldn't
Well,
worry too much.
it does happen. This is kind of why we haven't done the Iron series in like a few days, or not a few days, a few weeks, maybe months. When was the last Iron series? I don't even remember.
I could not tell you.
It had to be at least a month from now ago.
I know last